talking, but you won't be able to hear me.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? You know, I am a frequenter of your stream, by the way. I don't know if you know that. I hang on your stream quite often. I stalk you. How's it going, you guys? All right. So what do we got going on here? You do not play as a zombie in its current state. No. In the future, that's something we've been talking about a lot. We just haven't. That's not for early access not yet. Is your durability associated with base building? Yes. So your base can degrade. You can destroy parts of the base, but it's very difficult. It's not like you're going to build this base. First of all, building a base is a task in itself, and taking it down is going to require quite a bit of effort also. So it's kind of a balance thing. You're going to need some people to build something large, and you're going to need a group of people to tear it down also. But yes, it does degrade over time. What's up, Legendary? Will you be able to raid other players' bases? Yes, yes, you sure can. If they don't fortify it properly, you'll be able to get in. And if they do have it locked down, you can still build some explosives and try to take down a wall and get in there. Hey, hello, hi.
Yeah.
I'm just coming to say hi. And I go, good, good, an hour.
How do you make bases? Well, it's part of the crafting system. You basically have to build a platform, add walls to it. You can add rooms, and you can put multiple platforms together. And it is kind of a group effort, though, to be honest with you. You know, the way I play is I typically just take over a house and board up the windows and close the doors and make that my home base. What's up, Cookie Monster? Yeah, yeah. The cupboards seem like they need a little pass on their loot. I've noticed that also myself, Calpy. We're, we're still doing passes on that sort of thing, and through EA, well, based on the amount of users we have in the world, it's going to change too. So we have to figure out what the ideal number of players per square kilometer is. And once we figure it out, the loot will be adjusted appropriately also. The max server size is probably a couple thousand players because it's easy for us to do that. But the the realistic server size is like I'm somewhere in the few hundreds. But we just don't know that yet. I think it's going to take some experimenting. Yeah. The infection systems, as you get get in battles with zombies, you can get infected by their virus, and if you don't get the anti H1Z1 medicine, it'll continue to grow. So you have to kind of keep it under control. Right now, it's currently turned off. I think I don't think you can get the actual virus currently. Yeah, there will be many types of vehicles. The way it's working, Mojo, is that we started out with the off-roader, which is a four-wheel, four-player vehicle, and we were planning to ship with that. But then quickly, one day we just decided we were going to make a couple more. So we added the police car and we added the truck. But the pickup truck was kind of cool because we actually added in the bed. You can sit in there with another guy, and you can shoot out of the back of the truck.
Yeah, I actually sat in the back of one of the trucks.
Yeah, so that makes that kind of opened up a new mechanic for us. So what we can do later is, maybe we'll make a bus, right, without a top on it, and there could be a couple gunners on the side and one guy driving in the front, things like that. But the mechanics of the vehicle, they're all in place for us to be able to build, iterate over multiple styles. We have to buy tickets to play online. No, Wasp. It's just it's going to be a free-to-play game after it goes out of early access. Things like Battle Royale, there will be tickets associated with them. Yes. PS4 is on our list. I don't have a date for it yet, but once we get PC stabilized, we'll start to talk more about the PS4. We're trying to avoid pay-to-win elements as much as we can. Let's see. We can improve it. Yes, as far as continuing to improve after we release, yeah, that's just an ongoing effort. Right now we have about 130 recipes, I think, local. And as we discover more things that people want in the game, we'll add more recipes. Recipes are very simple for us to add to the world. Just so we have to make sure that they're logical before we just go making everything, Military bases, airports, and aircraft are all on our list. You guys got to remember we're using the PlanetSide 2 technology, and they have air vehicles. So we just need a good reason to have an air vehicle. And right now, our world's not large enough at the moment. So I think once we expand out far enough, then we'll start adding Cessnas, maybe helicopters, more like civilian craft. But yeah, and military is going to come into play at some point too in the future. Yes, the infection system right now is disabled because we really want to make that thing an amazing little system. We just want to put more effort into it before we release it, so that's why it's disabled currently. But yeah, it's gonna grow into something big. Oh, did you? Oh, is it back on? I didn't realize they turned it back on.
I injected.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So sometimes you can contract it from zombies as you fight them. That's the part we turn up. So you basically injected the virus that was extracted from a zombie. That's all right. Excuse me. Will we release a wiki on craft items? Probably not us, but I'm sure you rabid fans will, right? Boats, yeah. But so water in general is one of those things that we haven't given much love to right now. You just can walk through it currently. But yeah, at some point you're gonna be able to swim, get water vehicles, all that sort of stuff. Am I talking too much?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm just grabbing one after the other.
Oh my god.
NPCs currently no. There's always talk about having a couple guys that you can buy some things off of, but no, not currently. What's that?
What do you put in the in-game like cash?
Oh, items. All the items in the station store will be cosmetics. So, for example, you might find a white motorcycle helmet in the world, and you might get yourself a recipe to create an American flag motorcycle helmet, so you can kind of dye it or do whatever. But mostly cosmetics. We're really trying to avoid selling any sort of power if we can.
And Adam was talking about like buying like.
Oh, the loot crates. Yeah, loot crates can have different sorts of recipes. Again, things that you can also find in the store. But there will be some designated for loot crates, and some that are directly from the store.
But he didn't find any game.
Correct. So yeah, there will be a rarity level too. So you might get the bunny ear hat that everybody wants, right? The map size will increase in the future. Very correct. We're starting with 64 square kilometers. What did I say? 64 square kilometers? Yeah, it'll be growing outward though. We won't have our own wiki probably. That's probably going to be hosted by some other popular sites. Vehicles are very rare actually, and they're not a main focus of our game. But to get one, to find one, it's rare, and to find the items to make it work is also rare. So you need to find the battery and the spark plugs for the vehicle to even work. You can build a campsite without a foundation, but if you wanna actually build a fortified base, you'll need the foundation. Yeah, when it turns red, that means that they're about to break too, just so you know. Okay. Yeah, it's a bummer, huh? At least you can use it as a scare tactic. Just hold it out and hope that people think you have a gun. Hope they think you have bullets. So I'm gonna send this back to you. I think I answered enough questions, but I'll hang out with you. How's that?
Awesome, yeah.